Greetings, Soul Tribe. I have more notes I would like to share with you. So here's my progress so far on my Soul King military entrenchment. So I'm gonna also, once again, I'm gonna mention this. I'm about to do an entire revamp on the entire idea here. You follow me? Like the first way I had it is not gonna be the way I had it. I'm gonna essentially rearrange the idea of the angels, and they're gonna be the infantry, so to speak. You follow what I'm saying? Infantry, infant. But here, I want to share these notes with you. Introducing unto you all what I like to label and describe as the 9 soul tribe stages. The 9 soul tribe stages parable. That's what this is going to be for. What's the purpose of my Soul King military? Seeing as how you all, oppressive people, made up an army to take away my world, I'm just going to make up an army to take away yours. That's the whole purpose of this here. But let's never forget, what kind of world am I taking away? The fake one. What kind of world am I destroying? The fake one. What kind of world is my military, my Soul King's military, getting ready to bombard and destroy the country of, therefore? The foul principalities country. My spiritual Soul King military is getting ready to destroy the foul principalities country, plagiarizing our mind heart spaces. Once I bring you awareness of it, and how I'll have the sequence set up thereof. You follow what I'm saying? That's the whole point of this. In other words, it's being able to comprehend something grand. You took away my world, I take away yours. So I'm going to read it to you real fast. I have here the 8 to 9 American uniform services and or military branches in order of their birth, along with the soul parables. Each will manifest. Uniform Branch 1, National Guard, starting in December 13th, 1636. And the parable stage 1, in which the National Guard spiritual, or let me say the Soul National Guard, or the spiritual National Guard is going to manifest, is going to be titled the Logical Soul Tribe. So yeah, my spiritual National Guard parable is going to manifest my Logical Soul Tribe parable. You follow what I'm saying? Next one, Uniform Branch 2, Army, starting 6/14, 1775, January, February, March, April, May, June 14th, 1775. The parable stage in which they're going to manifest the Exodus Soul Tribe. So that means my spiritual army parable is going to manifest my Exodus Soul Tribe parable. You see? This is how I'm going to set it up. How I'm going to work it is that all of my ideas and my idols and things of that nature, they're all going to play as soldiers or leadership roles in my here Soul King military entrenchment. And these ideas here are going to, once they get inside, or once you comprehend why I have them as ideas in the first place, what they're going to do is destroy the country, plagiarizing that Mayan heart spaces. And the country plagiarizing that Mayan heart spaces is a foul principality country. It's a foul principality country. Remember, this is all a parable here. It's all a parable. I'm summoning the Soul King military into the spiritual space so it can destroy the foul grounds, plagiarizing the soul's grounds. You follow what I'm saying? Soul energy. Soul is what you would consider as divine masculine energy, the astral realm. And spirit is what you will consider as divine feminine energy, the ethereal realm. Soul is non-physical, spirit is physical. At base, spirit is the 5 senses, and soul at base, for us, for humanity, for human sake. Soul at base is our conscious mind, subconscious mind, and unconscious minds all in one. Where the spirit is what decorates those 3 things in one thing. You follow me? Uniform Branch 3, the Spiritual Navy, starting October 13th, 1775. The Spiritual Navy. And they're going to manifest, the parable in which they're going to manifest, stage 3, the Super Soul Tribe, where I have the North America and South American continents, all the melanated people within them united. The Super Soul Tribe. You'll get it. I'm going to have all the details soon. Uniform Branch 4, the Spiritual Marine Corps, starting 11/10, 1775, or November 10th, 1775. The parable stage 4 in which they're going to manifest, the Cosmic Soul Tribe. The Spiritual Marine Corps parable, once I have it in line, is going to manifest the Cosmic Soul Tribe. And what is the Cosmic Soul Tribe in reality? Every melanated man, woman, and child within the African continent, and the South American continent, and the melanated of the North American continent, all united as one Cosmic Soul Tribe family again. You follow what I'm saying? I just wanted to give you my progress on this here Soul Marine Corps parable, or Soul King's military entrenchment parable, and then I was going to shut the video off. So, Uniform 5, or Uniform and or Branch 5, the Spiritual Coast Guard. I'm also going to add the Coast Guard in here. The Coast Guard's date of birth was 8/4/1790. 8/4/1790. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August 4th, 1790. And the parable in which the Spiritual Soul Guard, Spiritual Coast Guard is going to manifest is the Free Soul Tribe. The Free Soul Tribe. The Spiritual Coast Guard parable is going to manifest the Free Soul Tribe. And what does the Free Soul Tribe consist of? Every melanated man, woman, and child within the Australian continent, as well as the Asian continent, and the Europe continent, and the Africa, and South America, and North America, all united as one massive Free Soul Tribe family again. And then Uniform Branch 6, the public health services. I'm going to include all of the branches of the military into this here parable. All of the branches of the U.S. military are going to be incorporated into this parable to make it make full and more fruitful sense. How am I going to make it work? I'm going to look at an overview of the destruction in which this here U.S. Army plagiarized our people with in order to establish their country or to establish their world. Remember, you generated an army out of thin air to take away my world, so I'm just going to generate an army out of thin air to take away yours. You generate, or you can see you generated a military to take away my world, my real, natural, authentic world. So I'm just going to generate a military to take away your fake and artificial world. Just going to do it in spirit. You did it in physical, I'm going to do it in spirit. Uniform Branch 6, Public Health Services, starting 7/16/1798. Remember, I got them in order from their births. I have each uniform service in order from their births. And the Spiritual Public Health Services are going to manifest stage 6, the Established Soul Tribe. The Established Soul Tribe is the 6th one. And what is the Established Soul Tribe? Skipping a few projects ahead, it is consisting of us finally doing what is necessary to subjugate the true demon of the world, the true enemy of the world. Remember, it is not of we as in humanity. It is essentially of an influence that has us driving to the madness in which we are driving ourselves towards. Moving forward, public health services starting 7/16/1798. The late 18th century public health services. And now, Uniform Branch 7, the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, starting 6/22/1917. 6/22/1917. The spiritual, they call themselves also the NOAA, the NOAA Corp. That's also what this one is called. This is a relatively new one that I didn't know about, but I learned about it. Those two that I just mentioned, these two that I mentioned in here, they're kind of brand new. And I'm adding them to the whole entire ideology here. And the NOAA, the spiritual NOAA, is going to manifest the Nirvanic Soul Tribe stage. The Nirvanic Soul Tribe stage. That is also a new idea right there. That's also a new idea. And the spiritual NOAA Corp, starting 6/22/1917, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, June 22nd, 1917. That's when it started. The early 20th century is going to manifest the Nirvanic Soul Tribe. That's what that one's going to manifest, the parable there. The parable of the spiritual NOAA, or the National or Oceanic and Administration or Atmospheric Administration, is going to manifest the Nirvanic Soul Tribe parable. I'll tell you what it means later. And then Uniform Branch 8, the Air Force. The Spiritual Air Force, starting 9/18/1947. These dates are going to be important. Why? Because remember, I'm going to use the overview of the entire U.S. military's history to label and describe a reverse way of how my army is going to take over your world and destroy your world as your made-up army destroyed mine. That's the whole point of the parable. Just going to do it in spirit. Safe way, right? Uniform Branch 8. The Air Force, starting 9/18/1947. The Spiritual Air Force parable is going to manifest the Paranirvanic Soul Tribe. The Paranirvanic Soul Tribe. Look up the word nirvana, and you'll see why I'm saying these words right there without having to add too many details of my projects. And then the final one, Uniform Branch 9, Space Force, starting 12/20/2019. Donald Trump is the one that started this one. And the Spiritual Space Force that started December 20th, 2019, it's going to manifest the stage 9 of the Mahaparinirvanic soul tribe. The Mahaparinirvanic soul tribe, meaning great paranirvanic soul tribe. Think of paradise when I say para. Para, think of paradise. It's like the word nirvana and paradise combined into becoming paranirvana or paranirvanic. You follow what I'm saying? And Maha, like the Mahabhuts or the 5 great elements. Maha means great, right? So that means great paradisiacal nirvana or transcendent state. And that there is the Soul King's military layout thus far. There may be more details, there may not be. But I just wanted to share that with you for the time being to let you know my progress and know my status on what I'm doing with this here military idea and how I'm getting ready to entrench it into the world. But I believe those 9 stages that I just said, the 9 soul tribe stages with the 9 military branch parables are going to manifest, I believe I'm going to lock it in right there and move forward from there. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Always remember, never forget, the more you learn, the more you rise. And the more you rise, the faster you get up and out of this hell in which the pale folks or whoever desires for us all to stay in. Therefore, peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.